They laughed at his dirty shoes.
Until he pulled up the deeds to the company.
Everyone in the lobby stopped and stared.
The sound of his footsteps echoed against the marble floor, scuffed sneakers.
Dirt clinging to their soles, laces barely hanging on. In a building where polished Italian shoes and designer heels were the norm.
His entrance was nothing short of an insult. A burst of laughter broke the silence.
Did this guy walk through a construction site before coming here?
Someone sneered. Another voice chimed in. Look at those shoes, he probably can't even afford the elevator ride.
They had no idea who he was. They had no idea why he had come. And they certainly had no idea that within the next hour,
the man they mocked would own everything they were standing on. The lobby buzzed with quiet snickers as he walked further inside. His trousers were plain, his shirt neatly tucked but faded from too many washes. He carried no briefcase, just a folded envelope under his arm. At first,
nobody paid him any attention until the receptionist looked down at his shoes. She smirked and whispered something to the security guard.
Soon, two men in suits by the elevator noticed too, and they laughed outright.
Looks like someone took a wrong turn, one of them said loudly.
Eyes fixed on the stranger's worn shoes.
Probably here to ask for a cleaning job, the other added, chuckling.
The man said nothing. He adjusted his envelope and took a seat quietly. He wasn't offended, but he noticed everything. More employees trickled in, and soon the laughter spread like wildfire. Dirty shoes in a shiny building. How dare he?
Minutes later, the company's board meeting was about to begin.
The man rose slowly and followed the secretary who had been sent to escort him in. Some of the employees exchanged confused glances. Why was he being allowed into the conference room?
Inside, the directors sat at a long mahogany table, their voices firm and commanding.
One of them frowned when the man entered.
Excuse me, sir. This is a private meeting.
We don't.
The man calmly opened his envelope, laid a thick file of papers on the table, and slid it across.
The room went silent. These, he said quietly, are the deeds to this building.
And the land it stands on.
The directors froze.
The same employees who had mocked his shoes
now watched in disbelief through the glass wall. The man leaned back in his chair, his voice steady but powerful.
You see, while you laughed at my shoes, I was busy buying the ground you walk on.
And starting today, this company's future goes through me.
The room was heavy with silence.
Those who had mocked him earlier avoided his eyes. The laughter had vanished, replaced with shame and awe. And the man in the dirty shoes,
he finally smiled, not because he wanted revenge,
but because life had just taught everyone a lesson they would never forget. Respect is not measured by appearances.